Yo, so I was thinking, right? Furries low-key like boost the economy if you think about it. 'Cause like, like how just I don't really go outside, so I don't really go to like any like big events or conventions. But like, like there's like plenty of conventions where like thousands of furries attend, right? I feel like
Yeah.
that's like a huge part to boosting like the city's economy or like city's revenue. 'Cause like what, they have to spend money on like hotels,
Is it?
food, stuff like that,
I mean,
right?
how big do you think these cons are?
I mean, it really depends on like the place, right?
Have you you looked into how much money these make for economies?
No, but like I'm sure it's pretty big. Like if you think about like musical artists performing like at a concert, right? There's probably generating tons of revenue.
Well, yeah, but I don't think a furry con is getting the same amount of revenue that like Taylor Swift is.
Maybe, but it's also but I'm sure like probably still makes a lot of money, right?
I mean, do people like fly out to these things? Like, how big of a deal are they?
I don't know. I think it's totally possible that people fly out. It really just depends, right? What
Because
do
I
you know
think the
about
big thing with
furries?
like, but dude, I don't know anything about furries, bruh. But with the thing about like Taylor Swift and whatnot is like she goes to like different countries and people fly out to those different countries to go see her.
Oh,
I
for
don't know
real?
if it's in like California
Oh,
if people are really like I mean some people are flying out for that, but
I feel like
I feel like
typically
that's
for
a big
concerts,
part.
like people don't go too far. People like typically, because typically the artist goes to like the different places, and if like they're nearby, like people go and like check it out,
Well,
right?
yeah, it wouldn't be like Americans going to like the Philippines or whatever, but it would be like
Yeah,
there's a limited amount of concerts in like Southeast Asia. So
yeah,
like people from like Thailand or Cambodia or whatever are all pulling up the Philippines and
yeah.
spending money there. But I feel like that wouldn't happen with the furry convention.
I don't know. There's a lot of furries out there in the world.
I have heard that they're like most of them is like IT workers, like extremely specialized IT workers.
Ooh, I did not know this.
Yeah, apparently like the entirety of IT is just like held up. It's just like 50% furries.
I see.
Which is kind of crazy, low key.
Aside from like IT workers, I think like a ton of like artists and like creators also earn like hella money through like commissions through like furry art and stuff like that. I think that like what also like circulates around the economy, right? Boost the economy, right?
I don't know how much commissions from art is boosting the economy.
I mean, it's still like it's a job. It makes money move around.
Yeah, but it's like a fake job.
Man,
Like, yeah, mom, I sell like furry commissions. Like, no one is saying that.
dude, there's
It's like
plenty
a
of like
side hustle.
furry like I don't know, there's a lot of like furry merchandise and like furry suits that people buy, right? Like if you like
Furry suits are expensive. They're
yeah,
very expensive.
right? I think I've seen like
Maybe that's where the market is.
maybe, bro. Maybe that is where the market is.
Should we get into this market?
Wait, we might have to, bro. We're gonna be making hella money.
I mean, they do got money. I feel like like they're not spending that much to get to these furry conventions, but what they are spending on is the suits.
Dude, maybe.
That's a business
Maybe it's just the
opportunity.
suits, bro. It's just the suits this whole time.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just the suits. I think
Dude,
this is our next business venture.
wait. No, dude, I think it really just is the suits. Because if you think about it, like, have you ever seen like what's it called? Like a fundraiser or like a donation
I've
event. It's
never
sort
seen a
of
fundraiser.
bro. I mean like yeah, like a donation fundraiser or something like that. Where like there's like a furry like standing at like the desk or whatever. Or like someone
Wait,
in a
what?
furry costume. I don't know, bro. Sometimes it's like the
How did
school
they...
mascot, for like your high school or whatever,
Oh, that?
if that counts. I don't know. I feel like it attracts attention, right? and it like makes people want to like be like, yo, I want to like check that out. I want to see like what that's all about, and it like ends up
I
making
would
them like
probably
spend some
go.
money, like donate to the
I probably
cause.
wouldn't go to a stand that had a furry at it, to be honest. I think it would reduce my chances.
Would would you feel like you would lose your aura?
I feel like I would. I feel like someone would see me like at this college campus and they'd like it's like one picture and then I'm cooked.
Dude, Loki. Wait, but if you show up in a furry costume, no one can like take a picture and identify it as you,
Dude,
right?
I'm not buying a furry costume.
Wait, but if we are the ones selling furry costumes, you can easily just like take one from like what we have in like store.
I feel like it's kind of similar with the femboy thing where it's like you were focused on like becoming a femboy when we should just be like outsourcing. Like we shouldn't be wearing the furry suits. You just got to be selling them. That's where the money's made.
I guess yeah, you have a good point. The thing is like, do you want to be seen selling furry suits, bro?
Well, we won't be seen. It will be like we'll be behind a desk kind of thing. They won't know it's us.
I
That's
see.
the whole point.
What if like someone like asks us, "What do you do for a living?" and we like, how do we answer?
Just say we work in IT because they work in IT, right? So it's
Oh,
just like
right,
we
yeah.
we supply specialized IT workers.
Yeah, nah, you're right. That's the move.
I think that is the move.
Do you feel like there's like a rise in like furries? I feel like lately I've just been seeing so many more.
I mean, yeah, that's it's a huge business opportunity. That's why we're capitalizing on it. I think with the internet, it's just more popular. We can also use our previous femboy ventures. I feel like it's a lot of the same people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're basically the same, right?
There's a lot of furry femboys, so we can like
We can get them on our app, bro.
yeah, we got a customer base already.
Yeah,
Might as well take all of their money.
dude, we're actually gonna become like billionaires.
We're gonna exploit furry femboys for infinite money.
Yeah. Send this video to your favorite furry.
Don't. No.